Mawlana, like electrons drawn to a nucleus, are we attracted to the Shaykh's light but kept at a distance until we purify ourselves, orbiting until we're ready to truly connect?
Very complicated question, Haj Jibreel. I'm impressed. This we said was the reality of wadud. So when we say that everything is created from this wow, the secret of creation is based on this wow of love. So in the very essence of an atom is love, right? What they call strong nuclear force, weak nuclear force. You took science in school? Yeah, me too, I read it on the internet. We called it wadud because it has attraction, a wadud from Allah's power. Then creates an electron, because forget about the form and go to one atom. In its nucleus are two forces of love drawing everything. Electron with a negative charge, Allah puts the electron to love the nucleus, love the Divine Presence. Your inner being loves the Divine. This is how we are formed, and there are atomic sciences and understanding. The electron wants to collide. Allah creates a force of love that says, no, not now. So there's mass attraction. So one atom, center is nucleus, love. A line, electron. The electron has a love, it has to collide. A little bit weaker force says no, but it still has a force to come. What happens when you're being drawn to a love but you're being pushed slightly, not right now? You start to move because the love won't stay in one place, it begins to move, then move and move, right? Love will start to move because this is a circle, because it has this attraction of love and will begin to move. And what they call centrifugal, the move now is spinning. This is how they make energy and batteries and generators with magnets, right? Because if they do it with magnets they don't need gasoline, because they'll use the juzba of a magnet and spin it with a repelling magnet, but just enough of an attraction for the magnet to want to come, and it keeps spinning and spinning and spinning. Our whole existence is based on that. Our electrons are spinning out of love and Allah not allowing them to come to the nucleus, and as a matter of what happens, centrifugal force, it spins so fast it now begins to rise, and the whole hologram of our existence is based on love, right? Because anything that spins has an attraction, then has a spin, and then has a rise. So these are the three forces. It's attracted to the center, it spins out of its love and then begins to rise. That's why then the shaykhs were teaching the sama, that spin and you will rise with your love. But it was a teaching that we're actually a hologram. So our atoms are just spinning out of love. If Allah pulls the love, we cease to exist, everything collapses. All the universe is based on that. Every planet, every galaxy are made of atoms spinning, and their spin is based on love. If Allah pulls wadud out, entire galaxies and universes will collapse into nothing. So everything is based on this Divinely love. The one whom Allah created to carry this amanat is Sayyidina Muhammad. It's all within his light. So all of it is under the light of Muhammadun Rasulullah. As a result, the only one in creation that can carry the weight of wow, created to represent Allah's Divinely love. Not the love we understand, the love that carries is the glue for all existence. If Allah pulls that love, every atom in universes and galaxies will collapse and the holograms cease and this existence is finished. That's when we say when Allah loves you, it's not He gave you the du'a, He gave you cash, He gave you this, He gave you that. Allah's love was He gave you guidance and He says, I'm going to give you these understandings about Muhammadun Rasulullah. This is the greatest gift that Allah can give to the servant, is the gift of knowledges and the Muhammadan haqqaiq. As a result of the Muhammadan haqqaiqs, these are the dresses that dress your soul for all of eternity. And then we talk today is that this is your responsibility. What are you going to do with this? That Allah gave you an opportunity to hear those realities, and what did you do with it? Did you serve it? Did you serve the way? Did you try to help those whom are propagating that reality? And did you eventually enter into propagating that reality? Like when we listen to that beautiful knot that we listen to, it's one thing to come around the flame, it's beautiful, at least you were attracted to the flame. Then it asks, why you don't jump into the flame? It means now become active in propagating that love, that these knowledges are coming to you. And that's why the shaykhs are asking that take the reels, take the articles, make reels. Because they tell us, Shaykh, why you don't translate into Hindi? Well, I did my job, I talked. Now Allah will ask you, Rahmatullah, why you didn't translate into Hindi? I did my job, why you didn't translate into Irish? Whatever it is. So we did our job, this is what we learned, that we took this responsibility and now we spread it to the world. And at the end you take your last breath and said, I tried my best. And that's all that's important in our lives. As a result of that da'wah, that spreading, that love, that ishq, every blessing comes to you and every difficulty taken away. Not by prayers but by active action. The people whom their faith is active and that their faith is every day something manifesting. They take the shaykh's teachings, they put out reels, they put out articles, they put out translations, they put out in Arabic, they put it out in Hindi, they put it out in Urdu. Other people, not the shaykh, he doesn't have to do 20 people's jobs, he does his job. He gives one talk and everybody take it and put it out. So now we're putting out the English nasheeds and people going crazy. Even shaitan making movies against singing and this and that. He's so angry with English nasheeds coming out. Why? Because it's very powerful. Everybody wants to hear the truth in their own language, and that's what's important. This was the beauty of Islam. Islam comes and paints the canvas according to your colours, and it puts a beatific hue upon it. It's supposed to bring a beatific reality to English, a beatific understanding to English society and American society and US societies. It's not supposed to make everybody a different culture. It's supposed to bring people to something familiar. They should hear it in their language and say, wow, this is amazing. We even played for Spanish people and they think it's amazing. They don't know what we're talking about, but see, these words are very beautiful. And that's the importance of this type of da'wah and these types of messages and putting out reels and spreading this love. When we appreciate what Allah gave us, then everything else you ask for, alhamdulillah, is extra. But first thing Allah is going to ask is that I gave you these realities and what did you do for them? So alhamdulillah.